with Mother's Day tomorrow, I was thinking about my mom a lot today. Um, like I had said, we lost her in '96. She died of breast cancer. That was hard, watching her, you know, diminish away like she did because there's nothing you could do. But I wasn't just thinking about that, I was thinking about how she was the happiest person I have ever known. I strive every day to be just like she was. She could walk into a room and it would be 10 times brighter just by her walking in. It was amazing. She never met a stranger. She would give you the shirt off her back if you needed it more than she did. She was always helping people, always kind. She did have a mean streak now. If you made her mad, you would know about it. But she was only like 5 foot. Said she was tiny. She was tiny. So, but she had an anger streak if you got her mad, but it took a lot to make her angry. I just realized earlier today at work that if my math is right, she has been gone 30 years. It doesn't seem like it, y'all. It does not seem like 30 years has passed. Some days it just seems like it's yesterday. But it wasn't. It wasn't yesterday. It was a long time ago. How many of you, you know, are going through the same thing? You miss her. Um, she she had her moments, and I love her. She was my best friend. I could tell her anything. She was when she loved making garden. Every year she loved to grow a garden. She grew the best garden that I ever seen. She had the biggest tomatoes. I mean, she had this whole um, strawberry patch, huge strawberry patch that she grew from just 2 or 3 plants that she got from her dad, and they were beautiful. The strawberries were just delicious. Um, and tomatoes. She would grow tomatoes that were this big, big, huge tomatoes, and they tasted just the best. She loved working in the garden, and she would sing. She was always singing. She would sing gospel hymns. She would sing country music, old country music, but she would sing it, and it was amazing. I just loved to hear her sing. She would sing when she was in the garden. She would sing when she was washing dishes. She just always laughing. I mean, she was a friend to everybody, and she was just amazing. But you know, things happen. Um, Mother's Day is a hard day for me, but I get through it. I have a daughter of my own, and I now have a stepmother. I don't like calling her a stepmother. She's like a second mother, is what I call her, because most people don't. Stepmother. They don't. A lot of people don't get along with their stepmothers. Mine, I honestly feel if my mother could have picked a person for us, she would have been it. And I love her. She's wonderful. And so, I push through for her, for my daughter. Um, I don't break down as much anymore, but there are days. Um, there are days. So, if you have a mother that you are not connecting with, because I know, it was a shock to me when I went out into the actual real world, because we always had a tight knit family. We were always really close. And it was shocking to me to find out that people didn't get along with their mother or their father. I mean, their families just were not like the Waltons, okay? They just weren't. The dynamics are odd, and I did not grow up like that. So I'm always advocating for people to connect with their mothers, with their fathers, especially their mothers. My dad's still here, so I can pick up the phone and call him anytime I want to. But I get real upset when I hear people saying, "Oh, I've got to go see my mom. I don't understand." Or they get aggravated because they have to take time out to go see her. And I'm thinking, you do not know what kind of gift you have. But I understand. I understand that people are different. Lives are different. Nobody's life's perfect. Lord knows my life wasn't perfect, but it was great. And my parents didn't fight and argue. And I know I am one of the lucky ones, because there's so many out there that aren't that way. And I am sorry for those that are that way, that you just don't have the dynamics. I don't know exactly what I'm saying. I hope you can get my meaning by it. I really do. But mothers are precious things. And I know there are some mothers that are just horrible. But I had a thought on that. Even if your birth mother, the woman who gave birth to you, isn't the type of person that you think they should be or want them to be, or if they're not there in your life, there's always somebody. If you think really hard, you'll find someone that's like a mom or a dad that cares. And you can connect with them, maybe. And I know, I'm sorry, I'm rambling on about mothers, but it was just something heavy on my heart today because of the fact that Mother's Day is tomorrow. I'm always thinking about my mom. And I will always think about her. I love her so much. But yeah, there's a lot of people who don't have their mothers, and I am so sorry for you. I really am. Tell me in the comments about your mom. I would love to hear about your mother as much as I would love to tell you more about mine. I'm happy to answer any questions. Or just talk about anything you want to. Just put and if you would, just tell me, what would you like to talk about? I love to talk. And that's something, like I said before, I get from my mom. I talk to everybody. She always talked to everybody. She never really met a stranger at all. She would just talk. And if she went to the store, even if the store was 5 minutes away, she was not going to be back for an hour or better, because she would run into people and talk while she was there before she even bought what she was going to get. That was just her. And everybody loved her. Everybody. I don't know anybody that didn't. And I hope that I am the same type of person that she is. Or was, rather. She is. Because I've always strived to be like her. I did get a confirmation that apparently I do make a difference in people's lives, though. Now that I think about it, I forgot I was going to tell you. My daughter went to a funeral just the other day of a friend of hers. And she called me right after. And she said, "You're not going to believe this." And I'm like, "Not going to believe what?" And she said, I saw so many of my old classmates. Now, my daughter's 32, so, it's been a long time since she was in high school. And I'm like, okay, that's to be expected. I mean, you all went to school together. She said, yeah, but you don't understand. When they would come up to me and they would say hi to me, she said the very next thing would be, how's your mom? How is she doing? And she was like, these aren't even people that I think would expect to remember you. And they all remembered you. And y'all, that was so touching to me. And I thought to myself, wow, I actually do make a difference in so many people. My daughter's been out of high school since 2012. That's amazing. It's really amazing that people that far back still remember me. And that says to me that they'll remember me the same way everyone who knew my mother remembers her. And that means a lot. That means a lot to me. It really does. So, well, I've rambled enough, I imagine. I mean, thank you for letting me ramble. Thank you for coming back. If you would hit the like button for me, let me know that I touched somebody, maybe. Tell me about it in the comments. And let me know, I don't even know how to, this is my second video. It's a stumbling block. I'm learning, I'm getting better. I mean, my shifty eyes from 23 years in Kroger, I'm still looking around, and I do apologize for that. But I hope y'all all have a wonderful Mother's Day, and if you're stuck on what maybe to give your mom, just go spend time with her. I know that's all she would want you to do. Just come and spend time with her. It doesn't matter about little things. I mean, they're special to her. I know they are. They're special to me when I get them. And when I give them to my stepmom, and when I would give them to my mom, they are special. But the most important thing is spend time with them, talk to them. It's awesome. And if you could, and you think about it, those friends of yours that they don't have their mothers anymore, call them. Say, hey, how are you? Are you okay today? Just reach out and be kind. It doesn't hurt anything, and it doesn't cost anything. But I'm going to say this. Kindness wins out every time. Love is easy to share. And again, thank you for stopping by. And if you would just leave a comment leave a comment. Tell me if I'm doing okay. If you think I should stop rambling. Whichever, it's fine. But until the next one, y'all have a good night. Thank you.